Hello, welcome back to the Villa View. It's time for a match preview for Villa's game against Liverpool at home on Saturday. Jas, welcome back.
Thank
You've not been
you.
in for a while.
I'm back.
You had various commitments, mainly holidays, I will say.
Yeah, don't feel too sorry for me.
And
no.
you're also going on holiday next week, I think, aren't you? To LA?
Well, yeah. I am.
Jet setter. I feel like out of everyone at the Villa View, I have pretty much the most boring life because I never seem to go anywhere, yet everyone else always seems to be away with work or on holiday or whatever.
The motto is like work hard, play hard, so that says everything about your work.
To be fair, I probably do neither. You actually watched Villa's game and Liverpool's game last night, didn't you? But as we've said,
my stream wasn't great for the Villa game, so I kind of caught bits of it. But I don't think you can take much from either.
No, you won't have learned anything, will you?
Absolutely nothing.
Two reserve sides. Liverpool's wasn't even a reserve side. Pretty much it was a lot of kids.
It was a lot of kids.
But an exciting game.
It was a really good game.
They don't seem to know how to lose at the moment, Liverpool, do they? Whoever plays.
They were like, 2 goals down, maybe 3 at one point?
Yeah,
and they still come back. Which says a lot about them. And, I mean, Ox's goal...
I haven't seen anything.
It's incredible. But, yeah, it was good. But they were both good games.
Yeah, I watched 90 minutes of our game last night at home as I couldn't make it because I had a commitment at work yesterday. And like I say, I just don't think you can read much into it. It's a lot of those players just won't play on Saturday against Liverpool.
The team, though.
Although I think a few people acquitted themselves well. Like I thought Conter and Hawes were good. Lansbury and Louise will probably play on Saturday, but they're just not going to come in, are they?
They're not, especially if you're thinking that they'd come in for Mings and...
Well, they're definitely not coming.
Exactly. They haven't got a chance. So it's a shame, but I just think we've found what works and we just need to go with it.
Yes.
Stick with it, especially when you're playing someone like Liverpool. That is not the time to be messing with things that are working.
Well, and in general, things are working. I think we can all agree that I think probably 80% of the games, I think we've acquitted ourselves quite well, but we'll have to acquit ourselves well to get anything on Saturday.
Yeah. I don't even really know where to start with Liverpool.
They're so good.
They're so good. And like you said, they just don't know how to lose at the moment. They're just not, even when you've got kids out playing. Klopp literally wanted to lose that game.
I know, and they're around before, I think.
Yeah, and they just, even when they want to lose, they can't lose, just as much as Arsenal can't win. But that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But I think we can take a lot out of the Man City game.
Do you think?
Especially the first half.
First half, we can, but we've ended on a second half which wasn't that great, which can happen.
It can happen.
Against Man City, but the fixture gods haven't been kinder.
No, they haven't. But I think you have to remember that we're playing Man City. Yeah. They beat Watford 8-0.
Yeah, I mean, we're not Watford. We're better than Watford, I'd like to think.
I would like to think so. So, yeah, I think it's quite easy to say that, you know, we're not disappointed, because
I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm realistic, but I'm a little bit disappointed.
Like when I was watching the first half of the Man City game, I was like, you know what, we're playing really, really well. That first goal just rocked everything.
Well, it undid everything we'd done in the first
exactly.
half.
And I think it just shook everyone. I think it shook everyone's confidence as well. So everything they've spoke about at half time, literally out the window.
Yeah.
But then I think we have to remember that 3-0 against Man City away, is that it's not ideal.
Well, we lost 3-0 to Wigan away in January, February.
Exactly.
Earlier this year. So
perspective.
Yeah, there does need to be some perspective.
It does. But then if we play like we played the first half of Man City, it fills me with confidence for Liverpool.
I've seen a couple of things in games that Liverpool have played recently. I think Man U did this quite well. They stopped the full-backs from getting involved, who were there, to be honest, probably, because their midfield's not that creative in terms of central midfield. Their full-backs are probably the most creative players on their side. They get a lot of goals down that avenue. Man U shut them down. But they didn't allow the fullbacks to get forward like they wanted to, and as a consequence as well, because they ended up playing 3 at the back, Man U, the wingers couldn't come in and get into the box. They found it a bit congested as well. So there has been ways that teams have frustrated Liverpool recently.
And actually, when I was watching the United-Liverpool game, I went into that and I was like, Liverpool are going to win. I
thought that.
Yeah, 3-4-0. And I was really impressed with United. And I don't think they've had that many overly impressive performances this season. But actually, they played really, really well. And to be in front, to go in front first and to hold Liverpool off for as long as they did, I think shows that Liverpool can be stopped.
Yeah, they can be stifled, certainly.
But, yeah.
The big question.
It's a tough game. It's a tough game.
The big thing for us is, if we stop them, that's all well and good, but obviously you need to score goals as well. And
that's not looking too strong for us at the moment.
Our best players potentially missing. At the time of filming, we don't know what's going on. We don't know whether... I've tried to find out.
Yeah,
certain members of the family have gone a little bit AWOL, so I've not been able to get the information that I was looking for. But I mean, it's a silly question, really. But how big of a miss is he if he doesn't play Jack?
All you have to do is look at last season. You have to look at last season and just look at how much we missed him. And what did we win? Like 1 game?
2, I think it was.
He didn't play.
And it was 2 from 14.
Yeah. However, we've spent a lot, and I'm not saying he can be replaced, because even he's our captain, and I think he brings more than just playing well. I think dressing room he brings a lot. At half time, I can imagine he brings a lot. But I read this in a lot of places actually after yesterday's game about Henry Lansbury coming in for him.
I just think Lansbury has done well in the cup.
He did really well. He played really well yesterday.
Hatful of assists in the cup.
I think he's got 5 assists from 2? Yeah, it is.
He's a different type of player. He's got a nice pass on him, but he isn't going to be able to drive with the ball like Jack does.
Yeah.
And that's where we miss him, because I don't think Trezeguet can carry the ball, but it's not come together quite for him yet. El Ghazi can carry the ball, but none of them do it in the way that Jack does, and they don't occupy opposition players like Jack does.
But I think
make space for other people.
But I think he's showed that he's in contention. I read somewhere that if he'd be a good replacement for Jack or John McGinn if they were injured. But the other thing is, do you risk him? Do you risk Jack?
To be honest, I thought he should have come off earlier against Man City.
Yes,
the game was lost. He was on a yellow card.
Yeah,
I'd have liked to have seen him taken off, because I thought he was going to get sent off.
I thought
that was the reason I wanted him taken off, and then he ends up going off injured,
which isn't. It's far from ideal.
No, we're gonna put in some questions here, because we don't usually ask for questions in the match preview, but I thought we would this week, mainly because neither of us have really done any prep.
So I
thought it would be well. I'm not seeing much going on in those notes down there. It's certainly not a Tom Julian notes list.
They've been better, but you've got no notes.
Yeah, let's go with the questions. So Matt Collins here, feels like we spoke about this a little bit. Feels like we've recently seen ways to get Liverpool pacey forwards outside their centre backs, push up high on full backs, crowd the midfield, protect space Firmino drops into. So do Villa have the players to do this? So let's take that point by point. So we pacey
spoken. Yeah.
Well, we a little bit we have. So pacey forwards outside their centre backs. We haven't got any forwards.
We haven't. And even I think we spoke about very briefly, maybe towards the start of the season. We've literally Wesley is our only option.
Well, Codger's back now, but
Codger is back, but I don't think he's fit enough to play Liverpool.
I don't think he's of the quality either. If I'm being honest, might be a bit harsh. That's just my opinion on it.
No, but if you're just looking at match fitness, I don't know what the latest is with Davis. I think
we've not heard anything, and we don't know any members of his family, so we haven't been able to get any information on Keenan either. With Wesley, so sometimes in a few of the games he's done well, and I'm not one to get on his back, and I'm not going to get on his back.
I did a bit at the start of the season.
Yeah, you did. You're a nasty piece of work. One of my mates said to me, I can't work out what we're trying to do with Wesley. Are we wanting to? Is he a target man? Are we wanting to play into him and him hold him up? Are we trying to get him in behind? Because his first goal against Everton, lovely run, gets him behind. So surely
he's shown he can do it.
Yeah, against Liverpool though. Like, if you can isolate their centre-backs and get round, because if Lovren's playing, he can be got out for absolute third. Surely you're saying to Wesley, I mean, to be fair, Van Dijk's just a beast.
Yeah,
so literally,
that's if you put sort of Wesley against Van Dijk.
So you must say to Wesley, play on Lovren's side if it's Lovren that plays, because I think Matip is struggling.
Yeah, I think, if
you can make the right kind of run, you can get him behind him, because Van Dijk's an absolute specimen. He's going to struggle to beat Van Dijk in the air. Yeah. He's going to struggle to get him behind Van Dijk. But even if you can isolate Van Dijk, he can be got out. There is this massive aura around Van Dijk, and he's a sensational defender. He's easily the best defender in the league.
Yeah.
But it just feels like sometimes people are too scared to even have a go at him, I think.
I do, but I think...
Man U scored.
Yeah.
Rashford scored.
Very true, but don't forget, Wesley is... He's a big guy. He's a big, tall guy. He can hold his ground.
Yeah.
I think you're underestimating Wesley a little bit there.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying is, we haven't really utilised him as a target man. Up against Van Dijk's probably not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But against Lovren, say to him, mate runs in behind like you did against Everton. You got some joy doing that. Liverpool play so high up. If you can spring at the right time, you can get in behind there. If their fullbacks are bombed on as well, you can isolate people.
I mean, I can't say I watched much of Wesley before he came to Villa.
I mean, you'd have done well to have done, to be fair.
Yeah, no, play for Bridge, but no. Do you think that we're not allowing him to be as creative as he wants to be, maybe?
I really don't know. I think he's not getting the best service at times, but also I don't think he's doing himself any favours.
No,
it's a combination of things.
Yeah, I think a couple of times where I've watched him play, he's just... Like, I'm not inspired when I watch him. I
certainly wasn't on Saturday.
No, I just think, like, you want to like see that he wants it, and I just don't see that, which is my biggest problem with Wesley.
Do you see that with Davis when he plays?
No, I actually didn't. I thought Davis went out there. I think he played knowing he had a point to prove. And I think it's a real shame that do I think he would have started against Liverpool? No. But do I think that...
Wesley's got the shirt. I don't think he would have started either.
No, but
Keenan does offer something.
Yeah, he does. And I just think
it's not goals.
No, it's not. And that's that's exactly what we need.
Yeah.
So we need someone who's going to offer... And what Wesley's stat is, what is he, 4 in 10?
It's not bad, though.
It's not bad, but it's not bad, but is it great when when you're looking at our formation, he is the goal scorer?
But in some games, Arsenal, Everton, he has looked good, so it is there.
It is there, but why are we not seeing it?
I don't know. I mean, we've probably done Wesley to death a little bit. Let's look at the other points Matt Collins was making. So he said, push up high on fullbacks, and this is what we talked about a little bit. Try and negate their fullbacks from being able to get forward.
And I think
but have we got the players to do that? I'm thinking on the wings. El Ghazi works hard.
He does. And I think you guys said it in the last pod. After his tiff with
Tyrone.
Yeah, you've seen the difference.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, let's say Jack's not playing.
Yeah.
If Jack plays, he'll be playing out on the left. So if it's Trezeguet and El Ghazi, I'd worry about Trezeguet going up and down.
Would you?
Fatigue. He looks knackered to me every game. It was good for him to get 90 minutes on Wednesday. I think that was a useful thing because he won't have played many 90 minutes, if any, at all. But even if Jack's playing from the left, he spends so much time in the centre, which he's supposed to, because tactically that's what we're looking to do.
Yeah.
And Connor, when he plays, he goes out to the left. I think it'll be Louise, not Connor, on Saturday.
I don't think it'll be Connor.
So I think it's a straight shot. If Jack's fit, it's Jack or Trezeguet.
Yeah.
I think on Saturday, I don't think Connor will play. I think it will be Louise again.
Yeah.
But has Louise got the tactical discipline that Connor has to go out to that left-hand side and do the defensive work? I'm not saying he won't do defensive work.
Yeah.
Is he going to? When Jack's inside, Connor's very good at getting himself to the left.
He is, but
is Louise going to do that?
I don't think he'll start, but I think we'll miss him, Connor.
Well, he's a goal threat, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's a goal threat.
And I don't think many other people offer what he offers. So does he start? Do we stick to that 11 and do a straight switch with Jack and Lansbury, which I've been reading? Like, people want to see it.
Nah, Lansbury won't play.
I just think that's such a shame.
I don't think Connor will play either. And it's not a straight switch with Lansbury because you're not going to play Lansbury on the left. Jack's playing from the left now.
No, yeah.
So people are saying about Lansbury's the new Jack when Jack doesn't play. Well, he's not, because he ain't going to play on the left.
How have you tried it? Have we seen what he's...
definitely not got the pace to play out on the left-hand side. Definitely.
I think we also forget how old he is. And that's not...
Is he 30-odd, Lansbury?
He's just... Yeah, I think he's 29, I think.
Lansbury won't play. He's doing well in the Cups, but he just won't start. I think... And I don't think Connor will start either. I think it'll be Louise. I got the team bang on last week, to be fair to me, so maybe I'll do the same again this week. With Stephen Deacon has who takes Jack's place. We kind of covered that in depth. Liam Bryan said any players from last night's game against Wolves that could play a part on Saturday against Liverpool.
I think we spoke
Louise, obviously, because I think he'll start, but depends on one of Trezeguet or El Ghazi will play, if not both. But the people that did well for me, Conser, Lansbury, they're just not going to come in. They're not going to come in.
Especially Conter.
Yeah. Again, Jonty Bonty asked about Lansbury. We've covered that. Ahmed Hafiz, who was very pleased to have you back on the
I'm glad someone
podcast.
is.
Yeah. There wasn't too many of those comments knocking around, but there was one.
Especially not from you.
No. He says, let's give Jimmy Danger a start, and then he's used the tongue out emoji, which makes me think he's been a little bit sarcastic. But no, I don't see Codger starting at all. Darren Roche is a good question. What should our expectations be for a game like this? Playing top of the table, unbeaten side, but at home. What is a good result? And how do we approach the game tactics-wise? Do we differ from our normal approach?
Oh, that's a good question.
When you're at home, I always think Dean Smith sends teams out to win every game.
Yeah.
He sent us out to win on Saturday against Man City. It didn't happen, and it wasn't perfect, but there was good things in there. But the overriding message is he sent us out to try and get something and win that game, and I think he'll do the same on Saturday.
I think he'll do the same.
It's a bit different at home. I kind of think Liverpool are going to... I don't think they'll go the season unbeaten.
Do you not?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
I think the Arsenal Invincibles was a one-off.
Oh,
like Leicester winning the league. That kind of thing, it doesn't happen very often. I kind of feel like they're going to have to get beaten at some point, Liverpool.
Oh, see,
Could it be Saturday?
Oh,
I'm an eternal optimist.
Yeah.
They've got some unbelievable players.
They do.
Unbelievable. Like Firmino dropping in, that's obviously a danger, but I think Nakamba can handle that. I think that's when Nakamba comes into play.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see.
He's a mobile DM.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he can get into Firmino's spaces and negate that, I think if you stop Firmino, that's a big part in stopping Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's a very, very underrated player. When he doesn't play, I think it was Newcastle at home, he didn't start. I think was carrying a little knock, and they just didn't look the same. And then someone went off injured, and Firmino came on, and straight away they scored. He's their danger man. I mean, that's not the question that's been asked.
No, we've literally gone so off tangent.
But I've just gone through on it. But I go into every game, to be honest. Man City and Liverpool are the two sides that are special.
Yeah.
Leicester are very good. The rest of the teams in the Premier League, I think, can be beaten. And on their day, Man City can be beaten. Wolves did it.
Wolves did it. Norwich did it.
Yeah, Liverpool, they obviously haven't been beaten yet.
No.
I kind of feel like someone has to at some point.
Do you feel like it's coming?
They've had iffy moments. Spurs last week. Did you watch the Spurs game last week?
I watched bits of the Spurs game. But even against United, I thought there were points where I was like, they're gonna lose.
Well, United had a good game plan, and I'm not saying we go out there and play the exact same way and the exact same game plan as United, because it probably wouldn't suit Villa.
No.
But I think last week I was surprised that Louise came in for Horan, which I expected. But I thought Louise and Nakamba were both going to sit defensive midfield, and that didn't happen. Louise was getting forward like Connor would.
Yeah.
I'd like to see us do that against Liverpool, because I think if you can dominate the midfield area, I don't think their central midfield is all that Liverpool. I think they're frightening everywhere else. But you look at the central midfield, they're all good. They're all good players, but they're not creative. It's Firmino that comes in and is the creativity. So if we can stop him, I think we can stop them. We've got dangers of our own on the break,
which is, I think, where we would really miss Jack if he wasn't there.
I mean, we don't know he's not playing, do we?
No, we don't.
We're talking like he's not.
But
he will want to play.
He will want
Even
to play.
Even if he's half fit, he will want to play.
Dean Smith's comment made me laugh yesterday, though.
Go on, and you've been dying to tell us.
I have. It reminds me of something my dad would say. He's like, he came in wearing these like compression jeans with rips in them. So basically, like,
he's wearing his normal jersey.
He's wearing like skinny ripped jeans.
No, we've all been there.
We have all been there. But I mean, you said the other day that you could barely get yours on anymore.
Did I say that? Shaming me on camera is a bit harsh. I thought.
But no, it just reminded me of like such a dad comment. But yeah, I think there's only one way to find out, which is wait and see.
Score prediction for Saturday?
I'm going to be optimistic.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go for a draw.
Draw, that's optimism, is it?
That's optimism against Liverpool. I'm going 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if they scored less than 2-3. I really would.
I don't know. I think we can hold them.
I'd love to see it. I just think they're so. I think they're so good. I think they're so good. Klopp's amazing. The team's amazing.
Klopp is amazing.
I will go for. I'm just going to go. I think we'll give them a good game, but I think Liverpool will have too much for us. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Liverpool. We'll score. We'll score and make a game of it at some point.
Do you know what okay, so the plus I'm taking out of here is every time you've predicted us to lose, we've won. So I take that.
Also, the last time we played Liverpool, we lost 6-0. So part of me is thinking at least it will never ever be that bad again, because that was the worst. No, that was the worst game I've ever been to, bar none.
Yeah, but please don't. I feel like you're tempted.
Colo Torre wasn't even trying to score that day. He was just standing on the penalty spot on the board, hitting him on the head. That's how bad that day was. So whatever happens, perspective.
Yeah.
Whatever happens this weekend, It should never be as bad as that. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.